outside. Today I'm going to talk about how I became red pill. At least I consider myself a bit red pill. And I really just gotta get this off my chest, so yeah. Well, basically it started when I was about, this is the end of my 9th grade year, and one of my friends, like, this doesn't really have to do with MGTOW, so basically one of my friends, his brother passed away, and it really, I never knew his brother, but it really affected me in a weird way. Like, I knew that, it just really started hitting to me that, death could happen at any moment. And this was someone that I didn't even knew, so it made me, like, constantly think of what would happen to my own brother and everything. Like, yeah. So that eventually led to me watching Elliot Holtz's videos about getting stronger, dealing with the pain of life and stuff. And yeah, that extra self-improvement has helped a bit. Now, I never really went through any traumatic experiences. Never really had any traumatic experience. I consider my life relatively easy, because in order to have a hard life you have to go through traumatic experiences, quote unquote. But anyway, so fast forward 11th grade, about 16. Like, if you see the title of my channel, you could tell that it's a Muslim name. So yeah, I've been going to this Muslim school for some time, and yeah, there are a lot of cool people there, but they weren't like, well, you know what, let me go back a year and see that when I was like about 15, like it was in the summer 15, so this is 6 months before my 11th. It was like about a couple months before I started 11th grade. But yeah, I just randomly, from watching Elliot Holtz's videos, just randomly found MGTOW and start watching it. Started giving me red pill rage, because back at that time, like, I was extremely shy, so like I didn't really have much experience with any girls or anything throughout high school. But yeah, just like everything I knew was like a lie at that point. I was watching turd flinging monkey at that time. But really, I really got red pill how I found this new online, I don't know if it's a movement, but like this new, it's similar to MGTOW, but it's MGTOW for like black people, African Americans. And I found this like after watching a bunch of MGTOW, like I had my own views with people, especially women, but like people in general, like Simpson, feminists, vaginas and stuff. But yeah, something like when I was in 11th grade, I was getting teased and bullied a lot and everything. They say it was just, oh, we're just joking, man. We're just joking around with you. Then they're calling me like I'm like the only like African American inside that class, right? Like everyone else is like Somali and Pakistan and Arab and everything. But like actually like these two kids like started calling me slave and shit. And that really, yeah, started calling me slave, and that really just pissed me. I really wanted to get into a fight at that point, but at the same time, I didn't want to get expelled. Don't know if I was weak for not doing that action. But excuse me. But a bunch of wasps. But yeah, eventually, like, I'll like, man, what the fuck is wrong with these people, man? Dang. I just realized that I didn't know anything about my race. Barely knew anything. Like, throughout my life, I was surrounded by different races of people. Never really identified with my own race at all, actually. I had African American friends, but I was only for like a short period of time. That was a long time ago, before I became a teenager. But yeah, that's how I found this movement called I Be More. And I'll start becoming a bit pro-black to make me feel good about myself after those motherfuckers kept on calling me slave and shit. Like, oh god, just me hearing that word gets to me. But yeah, fast forward, still watching a bunch of, you know, videos, MGTOW, more videos, and like eventually, like a lot of this pro-black stuff, I started seeing a bit of the hypocrisy. And I don't know, because like when you're a teenager, I'm almost 18 right now, but like when you're like a teenager, you're always going through like those different phases and stuff. Like your thoughts are always changing.
Bro, go farther out, okay?
Really, watching a lot of those red pill videos. Like when you're freaking young and shit, you always have these grandiose thoughts. And because of watching all that red pill stuff, like it just led to a bunch of confusion. I started questioning everything my fucking parents taught me. Oh god, this led me to it. I feel pretty good right now, but like a couple of days ago, I was really pissed off with all the confusion. It's like getting into all this new age stuff. Like, really, I just really didn't have much of an identity. It's like I wasn't really doing much of my life, and it's all my problems. I know, but I'm really just kind of talking for myself. Don't even know if I'm actually gonna post this video. Regardless, came across this maybe I shouldn't imagine this. Anyway, sorry, came across a bunch of new age channels, and one I consider this channel new age. Maybe the owner of this channel is considered, but this channel called Left Side of the Brain, and that's when I really started to wake up. Like all this MGTOW and Ibmore shit, all this started to make sense about organic portals and how this universe is just a trap, and how having children is demonic and shit, especially in this society. Really, nothing really matters. It really doesn't when you boil it down. Whether you have children or not, you're pretty much insignificant in this world. Then there's hypocrisy in that, because every human does kind of want to be remembered somehow. So I just came to the conclusion, like all this quote unquote knowledge, just led me to the thought. God, I'm going all over the place. I just came to the conclusion that, y'all still a bit pro-black, still am, kind of, even though still don't know that much about my race, but a lot of these red pill channels, man, they really make you think. That's why I'm not so anime on, like, I see like these kids in the comments like saying, "Oh, I'm 15, I found MGTOW already." And then these other dudes like, "Hey, you're way ahead of the game, bro." Really, some people it's best not to know much. It's like kind of fucks up with your head. Anyway, like I had this really, speaking about my conclusion, I had this really out there like thought that what if I like all this pro-black stuff and everything, like this marching, this marching or trying to man, what's the word? God dang. Like nothing's really gonna change without violence. Like what if I could like be the leader of a militia? Not a militia, like so we had our, what if a group of black men, like we had our like own army or something, our own army, and we like basically, what if we took over America? Like those are just thoughts that just came in my head after watching all that red pill stuff. I know it sounds pretty out there. Like I don't know, man. All the stuff that all the stuff that I'm hearing, like, what if they're really scared of black people? What if black people? What if we have a secret power or something? maybe we have something that those Caucasians don't. We could finally get out of slavery once and for all. Like even before this even before I came up with this conclusion, like I was looking at this Hebrew Israelite stuff and yeah, it was alright. Who knows? I don't really know if anything's true. I'm just learning. Really, I'm kind of a bit of a skeptic. Don't really know if anything's true or not. Anyway, that's it.